If you guys are looking for a cheap and reliable place to get your FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check the link in the description and use the code ETANI to get 5% off.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are actually going to be showcasing our 2 million coin plus team. It's actually more towards the 3 million coin area, I would say. I don't know how much player prices have gone up. Some of them have gone down as well, but I am going to showcase who I've been enjoying the most, and this is some of the best players I have tried out this year, but obviously we haven't had time to try out everyone. Now, usually I would try out a Premier League team in previous years. Before that, I used to be a Serie A diehard, but Serie A has gotten worse and worse every single year, and Premier Leagues get stronger and stronger every year. Now, Ronaldo's at the Premier League now, so it makes it even harder to create a Serie A squad. But Foot Heroes makes it a bit more viable. So I'm going to showcase the players I've been using. Some might surprise you, some, maybe could be expected. So we start off with Handanovic. Goalkeeper. Nothing special. I used to use Perrin instead of him, but I thought Handanovic is 5k. I'll waste it. It's not a big deal. I'll use him. I think he's taller than Perrin, so that's all I bought him for. He's taller. 5k, meh, just a goalkeeper, nothing to say. So next up we have one of the best center backs in the game that I've tried out. It's Koulibaly. I have to admit, he is probably the best card he's ever had in the game. It definitely suits him this game. He's strong, very fast, and he's not clunky like previous years. He can move around, he's very swift, very good player. Now, when you look at his attributes, his balance and agility are extremely low, but he doesn't move like that. He moves way more agile in the game. I don't know what it is, but this card this year, no one can push him off. Lukaku can't defeat this guy, and that is one of the biggest reasons I purchased him, is to stop players like Lukaku, Harry Kane, these strong strikers, and he definitely does that. Next up is a player that is good, but not as good as Koulibaly in my opinion. It's Skriniar. He's fast, strong, not as strong, but he's got really nice balanced stats. 80 pace, you can't go wrong there with a centre back like this. And also, he has scored me a couple of goals, I think, with headers. Maybe they were in friendlies, but he did score me 1 or 2 headers in friendlies. So it's not too bad, but again, you're getting him to defend. Overall, pretty good player. Nothing to complain about. And also for the price, 18k, pretty good for a centre back with that kind of stats. Now, Cuadrado is our right back for this team. Probably the best right back in the Serie A. You don't have many options at right back. I think he is the fastest as well. So 90 pace, 87 dribbling. We've played a crap ton of games with him. 1 goal, 2 assists. Again, to stop those pacey wingers, you need pacey fullbacks. They're the only viable players, the only viable cards in this game, in my opinion. There's so many pacey, there's many pacey wingers in this game. You need crazy fast fullbacks to stop that. So we have Cuadrado, and he gets the job done. Not the best of strength, but he can stop with that pace. Now, one player that I really like, and I think he's probably the best left back I've tried out this year, and that's Theo Hernandez. Not only is he tall, but he also has 93 pace, and he feels like that in the game. He's very fast. I love to bomb down the wing and also just cross it to some of my strikers. He's just so good at doing that. Overall, left-footed with exactly what you need. Pace. Nothing much to say, and he also has decent strength for a fullback. Definitely recommended. 90 stamina, he ain't gonna get tired. Our first midfielder, CDM, is gonna be Kessie. He's basically a serial Kante. That is the best way to describe this guy. He's everywhere. High work rates, 4-star weak foot. Has he scored for us 4 goals? 1 goal, 4 assists in 37 games. That is really good for a CDM. Now, most of his goals, I would say, have been inside the box, because this guy is not going to be scoring us finesse shots with no, finesse shot traits. I'll get to that in just a second. Kessie, like I said, Very powerful player. He stopped Lukaku numerous times for me as well. Very, very strong. Like I said, a stronger Kante in midfield and very fast. All right, now here is where it gets iffy. I am still in two minds about Luis Alberto. He's good, just slow, and even though you put, if I want to put a chemistry style on him, I don't know. I'm just in two minds about wasting a hunter chemistry style on him, just because I don't know if I want to use him as a permanent. I don't know if I want to keep him in a permanent position in my squad. So I don't know if I would waste a hunter chemistry style on him yet, because I think the hunter chemistry style is more expensive than him. I haven't seen his price. Let's see. It's definitely more expensive than him. So that's the thing you have to think about when you're using a chemistry style that's more expensive than the card. Do you use it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But I really like this guy because dribbling, I really like midfielders that have good dribbling, and he has good dribbling, very good passing. He's slow, but I don't know, man. There's something about him. I think it makes him pretty good. And every time I try and change this position, I just prefer Alberto. I've tried Milinkovic-Savic in this position. I tried numerous players. I have them on the bench. Zielinski, didn't like him that much. Mkhitaryan as central mid, I know. Didn't like him in that position as well. And I think I even tried Mertens in that position, and I still preferred the positioning of Alberto. I don't know what it is about him, but he seems to be always there when I need him. 6 foot, and just dribbling past plays seems pretty easy with him. He seems to have way higher dribbling than 85. So I don't know what it is, but he also has the finesse shot trait, and I do finesse it quite a lot, so that's a plus. Next up, the final midfielder is Barella. Pretty damn good player. Glad that he got an inform. I got him for 80k. I don't know if I lost money on him or not, but this guy is everywhere. He's good at defending. He's good at scoring goals as well for me. 2 goals, 11 assists. That's crazy from that position. I really like him. 37 games. So we played a lot of games with these guys to make this kind of opinion on the squad. It's not like I played a couple of games and then been like, okay, this is the squad. But yeah, really, really like him. Very good player for 80k. Let's see if he's gone down or not in price. I don't know. Well, I guess that answers that. He's gone up. But Barella, with the shadow chemistry style, he's a beast. Definitely recommend if you can afford him. Now, another player that I was iffy about just because of stamina reasons was Dybala, but I have to admit he's been pretty good for me at that center attack and mid spot. 18 assists, 6 goals, 37 games played. So we played a lot of games with him, and he also has the finesse shot trait, so it makes him even more it makes him deadlier attacking, because people don't know who you're going to finesse it with. Keeps them guessing. This guy's left-footed, so it's a bit harder to defend against, because everyone's going to be more confident in defending against right-footed players, because most players in this game are right-footed. So overall, very good player as well, very good dribbler. As you can guess, I like dribbling in this game, and you could kind of do that with left stick dribbling and try and be unpredictable. It's not as bad as FIFA 21, believe it or not. Even though the game is slower paced, you can kind of dribble a bit better in 22. So that moves us to our striker, who is Van Persie, surprisingly. He doesn't have the finesse shot trait, but I've banged so many finesse shots with him, so don't, make that a deal breaker for you. 1.1 million, and the baby one's better than mid. So full star, left-footed, obviously. I don't know how EA didn't give him the finesse shot trait, because I swear he scored quite a bit outside the box. But anyway, high low work rate. This guy's always in position when you need him, especially over the top through balls. He's making runs for you, and he's got some strength on him. So he could be a decent aerial threat, but it's not the greatest, because obviously he has 69 jumping. He's not going to win many balls in the air. Heading accuracy, even if he does, is 74. So it's a little bit iffy if he's going to get you it on target or not. But you're not buying him to be an aerial threat. You're buying him for the crazy finishing in the box, because in the box, scoring in this game is impossible. It's impossible. If you've worked out how to score a goal, in the box, let me know in the comments. But outside the box, this guy is deadly. And especially if you have a right striker that's left-footed, makes finesse shots so much easier than having a right-footed player. But he has full-star weak foot, so makes him deadly on both feet. And that brings us to our final player, and it's my favorite player in the game right now. Obviously, you would have seen it on the thumbnail. It's Di Natale, boys. Di Natale. Foot Heroes. We purchased him for 850k, if you remember. We sniped him in the first 5 minutes because at that point, I didn't care how much he cost. I needed him in my squad. I didn't care. And it turns out he's probably one of the best players in the game. You will see a lot of FIFA pros use him. You will see many FIFA streamers using him. He is probably the best suited in the game. He just feels like an icon when you use him. He's so good to dribble with. Very pacey, high low work rates. He's got the best work rates for an attacker, and also he's 5'7", so dribbling with him he'll feel way more nimble, and also full star. Not only that, but he even has so many traits: finesse shot, flair, outside foot, and also team player, whatever the hell that means. But look at his attributes as well. Just crazy. He has everything you need in a striker. This guy has. Now, he does feel a bit weak on the ball, but you're not getting him for, to shove off players. Look at the stats I have with him as well. 37 games played, 45 goals, 11 assists. This guy is my top goal scorer. He is just so insane for me. And that is all there is to it. Di Natale, 850k. Now, he's going for around 1.3 million coins as people catch on how good he is. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, if you can afford a striker and you're trying to find out who can be good in this game, and you just can't settle on a striker and you have the coins, try out this Di Natale. Try him out. He just keeps going up in price. By the days, he keeps going up. Yesterday, when they updated their price range, he was selling at 1.1 million. Overnight, goes up by 200k. He's at 1.3 million. That's insane. That is actually insane. Before that, 850k. There you go, boys. That is the team we're using. Crazy team. Obviously, it's not finalized, but that is what I'm using right now. It can get improved. It might change to to a Premier League team. But for now, this is the team I'm using. The only part that I'm iffy about is the midfielders, like Alberto and some like Barella. He's good, but I don't know if I could have better midfield. Like maybe if I change to a Premier League team, my midfield will probably get stronger, especially centre attack and mid spot, because Dybala does get tired for me in the second half. I can feel him, he can't run anymore because of the stamina issue. So I did try out Mertens as striker before I bought Van Persie as well. Tried him out quite a lot. He did good, but in the second half he starts to become useless because stamina is a problem yet again with these small players. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of team you guys are rocking. Are you rocking a Premier League team, which is probably the most expensive right now? Everyone's just so expensive because there's so much hype, and Premier League teams are probably the strongest as usual. But if you want to try something new, let me know in the comment section below what kind of team you're rocking. Are you just trying to have fun, or are you building a team to compete with? Because there's a difference. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, and hope you have a very nice day.